Currently, Zions is using Archer in a variety of different ways. There's a couple different implementations we have. We implemented first with our issues management and our supplier risk management teams. And then we further developed into controls, and it's replaced what we had previously, which was not really working for us. This has been a full GRC implementation and be able to drastically save time and really just put everything in one spot that we could pull into reports, make decisions on, and just really manage our risk portfolio. Journey it's been an awesome one, to be honest, especially coming in not knowing Archer. It's pretty easy to learn. There is kind of a steep learning curve at first, but once you get in there, it's a playground. You can just play around. We could pull everything out of SharePoint and put it all into Archer. So we have that ODA application that sits on top, and then using a campaign, we generate some questionnaires, which then give us some risk ratings on about 25 to 30 different categories. And then they interface with all the risk partners that have to go in and rate those surveys and things. And so they were doing it all very, very manually, and it was taking forever. And there was all this data. And then the GRC tool we were using before was not friendly. It would display it pretty much just in like a table format, like a flat file. You'd have to go look up the rating here, go cross-reference it here, fill out a memo. Now Archer does all of that for us. You fill out some triage questions, populates the questionnaires, risk partners go in, fill it out, submit it to the executive to approve, they approve, then all those ratings get wrapped up into a mail merge memo, and then our NIR admin goes in, exports the memo, makes sure it looks right, and then sends it off, and that's it. But the aggregate feature has been amazing. One thing is our controls. When we implemented our controls, we figured out we have duplicate ones. We have more than we need. They can get a little bit more oversight on the programs and say, hey, let's scale it back a little bit. We don't need 7,000 controls, we only need 2,000. Like, where can we combine, where can we limit? And then if we ever do need to go to the executives, we can just pull all that data out, put it in a dashboard. Hey, here you go, here's your landing page, here's your dashboard, they can look at it. This is good, this is bad, let's focus here, let's not focus here. And then they don't really have to deep dive into what other people will have to see. In the near future, in the next couple months, we're going to be implementing Archer Engage for vendors specifically, and that's really exciting for our supplier risk management team. We're implementing our control assessment questionnaires, which right now is a very manual process of getting all the questions together. Okay, which ones apply to the supplier, sending it out, getting it back, putting it all back in the system, make sure it looks correct of what they put in. Now we can just click a button, send it, which also transitions with our implementation of SaaS. We are currently hosted, so we'll go over to SaaS. And I mean, that'll open up a lot more doors for us as well. So going in the future, that's the immediate future, and then further along, we have a lot more phases that we'll go through as a build out and get more of our teams at Zions working within Archer. I mean, the ROI has been fantastic from transitioning into Archer and being able to, the ease of use for our users is enough that it's like, okay, yeah, this is something we like, this is something we need to do.